What is one person worth? I mean, how do you even start to measure that? In dollars? In impact? Just hold on to that question, because it is the absolute key to everything we're about to unpack.
So, every story has a beginning, and this one starts in a place of perfect wholeness. We've got our shepherd, and we've got his complete, thriving flock. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. It's a picture of peace. Now, the number here is actually pretty important. 100. Think about it. It's a full, round number. It represents completion, not 99, not 101, exactly 100. Everybody's accounted for, all is well. But you know how stories go. That perfect state doesn't last. Something changes, and how it changes is really the whole point. See, this isn't some dramatic rebellion. It's a quiet, almost unnoticeable drift.
And just like that, the perfect 100 is broken. The flock isn't whole anymore. Now it's 99 plus 1. That perfect balance is gone, and you can bet the shepherd feels that empty space immediately. Okay, and this detail, it is so important for how we understand this story. The sheep wasn't a rebel, you know? It didn't storm off angry or stage some kind of protest. There was no big, defiant exit. No, it was something much quieter. A passive drift. You can almost picture it, right? Maybe it saw a patch of greener grass that caught its eye, and then another one, and then another. Each little step seemed totally harmless, but together, they created this slow, silent separation. And that's usually how it happens, isn't it? It's not one giant leap, it's 1,000 tiny, seemingly insignificant steps. Before that sheep even knew what was happening, the flock was just a distant shape on a hill, and it was completely, utterly alone. So the flock's incomplete, the sheep is lost. What happens next is the real turning point of this whole story, because the shepherd makes a choice that, honestly, from any kind of logical or business perspective, makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, look at this. On one side, you have the cold, hard logic, the sensible path. Your brain says, protect the 99%. Cut your losses, it's a sunk cost. But on the other side, you have the shepherd's path. And for him, it was never, ever about the percentages. It was always about the one. And so, he does it. He acts. Now, he doesn't just abandon the 99. He makes sure they're secure in a safe place. And then, he does the unthinkable. He walks away from the safety of the majority to go all in for the minority of one. His entire focus just shifts to the search. Okay, so after all that risk, the long search, the uncertainty, we get the payoff. The search is over. And the shepherd's reaction isn't what you might expect. It's not anger or frustration. It is an explosion of pure, unfiltered joy. Just think for a second about the dedication in that one word, until. The story doesn't say he looked for an hour or until sunset. No, he searched through rough country, maybe through the night, until the job was done. The mission was simple: recovery, no matter what it cost him. You know, you might expect a lecture, right? Or at least a sigh of frustration. But there's none of that, only compassion. He sees this exhausted, terrified little animal, and he doesn't add to its pain. He literally lifts the burden completely. And notice this part too. He doesn't just point it in the right direction. He doesn't just nudge it along the path home. No, he personally carries it. He closes that final distance himself, making absolutely sure there's no way it could get lost again. And this joy? It's just too big to keep to himself. It has to be shared. So he calls his friends, his neighbors, and a celebration breaks out. The recovery of just one is enough to bring joy to the entire community. So okay, why have we spent all this time on an old story about a sheep? Well, because it was never really about a sheep. It's a mirror. It's a message that's aimed directly at you. And this brings us right back to that first question we asked. What is one person worth? This story gives a pretty radical answer. It says that your value isn't found in being just another part of the 99. It's found in the unique, unrepeatable, and absolutely irreplaceable nature of being the one. It is so easy to feel invisible, isn't it? Like you're just one face in a massive crowd. But think about it. The shepherd, with 100 sheep to keep track of, instantly knew one was gone. The message here is staggering. You are not invisible. Your absence creates a hole that is noticed and it is felt. A world that's obsessed with data might say, well, 99% is an A+. But the shepherd knew that 99 is not 100. The flock wasn't whole without every single piece. You are not just a number that can be rounded up. You're an essential piece of the whole. You are not replaceable. If this story teaches us one single thing, it's this. You are worth the search. You are worth leaving the comfort of the 99 for. You are worth the long nights, the hard journey, all the risk, and all the effort. Your value is simply not negotiable. So it doesn't matter how you got lost, whether it was one tiny step after another or one giant leap away. The promise of this story is that it doesn't matter how far away you feel. It is the very nature of the shepherd to come looking for you.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.